Today we are going to see the webinar about data visualization and how we are using Tableau to achieve that. Okay, so this is at the end of the session you will be able to understand what is data visualization, why is Tableau best suited for data visualization, building a complex dashboard. I will show you one dashboard, how to build that, and then I will show you some clients who are using Tableau, and then finally what are the job and the career trends with it. I'm going to see all of you are going to see one by one. The first question is, what is data visualization? So basically, data visualization, it is nothing but a visual communication of your data. This is one dashboard. Okay, this is one hotel dashboard, and they have distributed the data into multiple parameters. So basically, imagine this. If you have raw data, then nobody will know what's there. That is what data visualization is. It involves the creation of study of the visual representation of the data. So you have to show the data in the visual medium. Okay. Now, Tableau is one of the data visualization tools. Why Tableau? Why? Because Tableau is a data visualization software. It is easy to use. You can get the insights in seconds. It can connect to literally all your data sets, whatever are available in market like SQL Server, Oracle, Hadoop, everything. You can explore and discover the questions in a matter of seconds. I assure you that. You will see that later when I do that. Then remember that earlier people used to make PPTs. The same thing we have to do here, but PPTs are hard-coded values. They are not dynamic. Well, Tableau gives you the stories which are dynamic in nature. So if the data changes, so does the Tableau stories changes. And you can drill down a deeper question. iPhone is selling a lot in cities but not in town. Questions like this, it has to be answered. If Apple has to make inroads into towns, how do it do? To mine the data. And finally, you can share all of this in a matter of seconds and people can explore it as soon as possible. So that's the power of Tableau. It's a data visualization software. At the same time, it is easy to use, seamless to integrate, and finally, you can get the rich insights in a matter of seconds. You don't have to wait for 2-3 days. And it's easy to use. Anyone with a little bit of knowledge of SQL can easily use that. You don't need to be expert in coding to do that. Now we will see one example building a complex dashboard like this, something like this, and then you will understand what I was saying. On the desktop, which is your development tool. This is a default development tool on which you have to work. What is Tableau Server? Whatever you create on Tableau desktop, it has to be published on a centralized web portal. Remember, if you are developing in Bangalore, someone wants to see from America, how does he do it? Does that? You cannot send him the email, or he cannot just come to your local machine and do that. So what you do, you publish that on Tableau Server. And that guy just needs to access the URL from the server, and he just needs to be given proper credentials before entering the server. That's it. That's it. Tableau Online is the same thing as server, only thing is it's a cloud version of server. So instead of you installing server, Tableau company is going to install server for you, and they are going to charge you on per user basis, and it is completely cloud. So these are the three things you're going to face when you do Tableau. The Tableau screen looks like. This is how Tableau screen by default looks like. First, I will quickly take order sheet. It's pretty simple. These are the sheets in the Excel, and I need to take one of the sheets. So for now, I'm going to take the orders sheet because this contains the important things. Other sheets I can take, but for now, other sheets I'm not interested in. People's is about people information. Returns contain how many people have written the order. I go to sheet 1. Now this is where it is. This is where the important part is. Now remember, to create a dashboard in Tableau, you need to create individual worksheet, and then you can combine them into a dashboard, because a dashboard is nothing but a collection of your reports, of your each individual reports. That's what dashboard is about. So let's say I would like to see state-wise. If I want right now I have, if I take here, okay, if I take state here, and if I take sum of sales, just 1 minute, 1 minute. Sometimes it's taking the wrong country, so just give me 1 minute. So let's say you want to show geographically the United States states. Now, how do you show? You can show in a grid format, but will that, okay, it will not make sense because it's better always to show in a visual way. So let's try. This is one report. So I have what I have. Let's make it even more better. Let's make it filled. Let's color it by sales. Instant visual representation. You don't need to worry. I straight away put it on on dashboard, and people will straight away and doesn't have to worry, but they are try to rectify. Same way, let's create another sheet. Now this time, let's say I have with me the category. Okay, some category. In there I have the subcategory, and then I have the profit. And let's show this as a bar chart. Remember, I'm not using any coding here. If I need to create a bar chart, all I have to do is I have to click on the show me, and I have to say bar chart. So beautifully. Now let's color that by profit. Awesome. The val, and let's enable the label. So this is the axis which are coming negative, they will come in negative, which are positive, they will come in positive. Okay. All right. That's it. So country, category by sales. It's an instant representation I've done. Now what? Now what? Let's say if I have product names with me, and if I take quantity, any value, this is not scrollable. What to do? In that case, show in a better visual way. So what if I use a tree map? Something like this. A colors up till the end. So this will be product name by quantity. So the darker the color and more the size of the square, that means it's the better value. Product name by sales. And then finally, let's take one line chart. So I have with me what? I have with me the order dates. Okay. If I take order dates, and let's say if I want to know how was my profit across different years, let's say I want it for the month level. I can simply take a line and I can show like this. Okay. So, let's take on a quarter basis. Yeah, something like this. Every year, what quarter? Enable the label. So see, so this will be what? This will be my quarterly sales. Remember, I've not still used any code here. I have country by sales. I have category subcategory by sales. Product category subcategory by profit. Here, product name by profit by quantity, and quarterly sales. I have so 4 reports which I created in a matter of minutes. No coding involved here. And now let's put that into dashboard. Just drag this here. Just drag this. All right. Let's drag this here. Okay. Now I have to talk with this dash. I need this report to talk with this report. Can you use filters? Now if I click on Colorado, all the values on 70, it went for a dip. Why it's like that? You need to analyze. To see only in label. We just need to add filters here. So this is how the interactive way to do it. Okay. Otherwise, but I want this to be impact to all the maps. Simply say apply to all worksheet. What only Georgia? So I get the Georgia data. like this. Pretty simple. This is how, in a matter of minutes, I have done this. This is people in a matter of minutes. You get the insight what people want. How the dashboard is. This is how into a beautiful dashboard in W. Coding is there, but you don't. But maybe at the later stage, for building basic views, you don't even need proper coding. It's after some time, then you have to go for the coding. This is how I created one dashboard. Okay. Okay. So if I say sales dashboard, just give the label also. So this is how I took one data. I created one dashboard in front of you. Do the same thing. Play the magic. Okay. Tableau is beautiful in this. Create your dashboard in a matter of seconds, show it to the client, and they will love it. And that's where Tableau helps you. That's why Tableau is very important. Now, if you have any questions, you can ask me. I have done this in a matter of seconds. You can do the same thing right now. Tableau is a very good market, but because people don't want the reports to be developed for like 4 to 5 days or 1 week, they want instant actions and insights they want. So this is how I have done. I have built a dashboard for you. So if you have any doubts, you can just ask on the chat box. But as you can see here, it's easy to use, intuitive, you can easily learn it, and then you can apply. Any doubts you have, you can ask me. I just told you, in a matter of 15, 20 minutes, you're able to create one dashboard. That's how people want. Quick results, quick insights. If you have any doubts, you can ask me right now. I am paused. Guys, any doubts you have? Let's put on chat box, please. Okay, fine. Well, if I see if any doubts, you can just put on chat box for now. I just show you how to build a dashboard. These are all the big companies they are using W. It's a client. Banks, transport companies, you can get the full list here. It's a very big list. Okay. Many financial giants are using this. So if you want to go into a financial company, okay, if you want to make career in bank as a technical guy, Tableau is one of the best ways and the easiest ways to enter that industry. Okay, because many from financial to the entertainment industry to all the industries, they use Tableau for quick insights. Okay, so as you can see, job postings have increased every year. Clearly means that when you do Tableau, you are going to be in a good growth because data analytics is a booming field right now. From the California to Bangalore of India, everywhere data science jobs are there. From London to Singapore, everywhere Tableau jobs are there. Data analytics is one of the most important part of an organization, and if you want to enter the world of analytics, then Tableau is the gate, is the entry gate to enter that. And if you know statistics very well, then you can become a data scientist. It's all a beautiful combination. And who should go for these roles? But if you are a BI guy, then it's very easy for you. And if you're not a BI guy, still again it's easy for you because it's not that hard to learn. It's not like Java or .NET where you have to learn from the basics. And if you're a data analyst, if you're a business analyst, if you're a project manager, if you're a financial analyst, you can use your domain knowledge, you can learn Tableau and you can create beautiful dashboards because you know domain very well. And this way you can enhance your career, you can boost your career. So all these guys, This is a useful addition to your resume, to your skill, and for good growth, and I would say for a good hike. This is one of the best things you can do right now. Learn it, and I assure you, you will be coming to the wonderful journey of analytics where you will be the guy who actually showed something to the management guys. You will be the guy who tells the director that, boss, this is a trend which is there in the company. It's a big responsibility because remember, who will be your business users? They will be top executives, managers, senior managers, and obviously business users, and you will be interacting with some top shots in the organization. And everyone would like to ask you, everyone would like to know your data analytics from you, and everyone will be behind you. So I would say this is one of the best careers you can have. You know SQL and database very well, then this is like this is very easy for you. You don't know, even if you know basics of SQL, even if you know basic stuff of SQL, even then it's best for you. So that's it. As for you, in a matter of seconds, and that's how it will be. Company need people who can show them how can they play with the data. Company need people who can show them what's the good thing in the data. Company need people who can show them how can you use the data to create decisions, to create and leverage and use that in decision making. That's where data visualization comes into picture a lot. And that's where when you say data visualization, you can use Tableau as a tool. That's why Tableau is very important. Jobs are plenty, openings are plenty. This will be a useful skill to your resume and to your growth, to your upper mobility in a company. So learn this of data analytics. Data visualization is part of data analytics, and if you want to go into future data sciences, then this will be your stepping ground, your entry gate data analytics, data science. I would. From my side, if you have any doubt, then ask me right now. I'm waiting for your questions. If you have, please put on chat box or a question you have any. You can. Okay, I got the question. Just okay. What is a question? Okay, can we create reports like invoicing? Absolutely, you can create reports like invoicing using this tool, but remember Tableau is more of a data visualization. So if you show in a grid format, then you have to show in a really good way. You cannot just throw 30, 40 columns into this. So you can create invoices, but better do in a visual way. We have to create the attributes and facts. Yes, you see by default, no, by default, so intelligent that automatically it creates that for you, number or string value. Yes, you can change the fields if you want. If you think that Tableau has taken wrong entry, you can just right click on the field and you can change it here. Geographical representation, automatically you can, sometimes Tableau does not give a geographical representation. You can go to geographical role and you can give the geographical representation here. Which files can be uploaded? Can you tab? Yeah, see, you can upload all, as I said, Tableau can connect to almost Hadoop, server, SharePoint, even OneDrive also now. Throw it onto anything and it will connect to Google Sheets, cloud, database, Hadoop, anything you give it to connect to. And still if you don't have that, you can have even custom OD basic connection if you don't have the database installed here. Can Tableau be integrated with SAP B1? See, in the SAP, you can connect to SAP, but you need to have I would say that already SAP has a Lumira, so you connect to SAP, but you need to actually have custom integration. For that, Tableau gives you a Tableau SDK through which you can connect to SAP B1. Any more questions? Okay, right now I can't show you, but this is how you have to publish onto the server. Click on the server and actually can right away publish on server. I have the access. Okay. See, for server, you have to click here. You have to sign into your server. Normally, your company will have a sign-in URL, and then you have to click on the publish workbook. Till then, how do? Okay. I think there's a problem with the server actually because it's on trial. But you can just click publish your URL, and you can publish the server. Now in server you can see when you now some question came for the how to create calculations using C. You click on a field and say create calculated field, and this is how you can use if else if condition and all the functions which you okay. Right. Office use Tableau in its report writing, for example, in preparing survey. Yes, you can use, see that's what I'm saying, you can use Tableau. You need to give it in Excel or a database format, okay? But the only thing is when you're preparing the reports, Tableau is meant to be shown more on a visual way, not on a grid way. So you can use visually, you use grid reports and that defeats the purpose of Tableau, okay? Yes, you can create specific roles on server, you can give it admin, guest, like that, privilege, all these things are available on Tableau server. What does aggregate measure under analysis means? Okay, alright, so the aggregate measure basically clearly means, see, if I have with a customer ID, book by, okay, now if I want to disaggregate the measures, then you see this customer must have purchased 15 times in the store. So this will be shown 15 times. Disaggregate, what if I have to use two sheets for what? I know exactly what do you mean by two sheets. You are using multiple sheets on dashboard. You are studying data science, sir, but the thing is in data science, it's indeed a great field right now. But Tableau, you can give instant insights. It has a beautiful integration with R language, and you can actually quickly, if you want to develop insights, you can use Tableau and you can get the visualization. You can use R language integration with Tableau, and you can in fact create even more better data visualization. Okay. Now Tableau is a paid software, but you will get a 14-day trial. You can just go to tableau.com and you can sign up for the trial. How to use storytelling? See, it's simple. You can create stories like this. For example, if I say, I can drag one story here and I can say that California has the maximum sins. Okay, can create new story. And now I can drag this thing here and you can see that tables have negative profit, tables are in loss, and you can just highlight the tables only. Now blank. Let's take quarterly sales and let's say that 2016 has the highest sales. Three stories I made. Okay, I can just take this. See, ClickQ is also a competitor to Tableau, but ClickQ basically is something which is slightly difficult to code actually. It involves a lot of coding. Again, it's one of the, I would say, also one of the best tools available in the market right now. But some companies are using Tableau, some companies are using ClickQ, they're competitors to each other, and I would say that both have the same purpose, data visualization, but ClickQ is more than data visualization. In ClickQ, you can do data cleaning, which you cannot do in Tableau. ClickQ, you can do data cleaning also. All right. So any more questions you have, you can ask me right now. Okay, I get the questions. How many sheets? Okay, how many? You can create as many sheets you want, sir. But I must have created 100 sheets. There's no limit to creating sheets. But the only thing is, it takes a lot of space on Tableau file. See, Tableau has a good future in market or not? That I cannot say for now. It has a very good future, but data visualization has a great future in the market. I can say that. Tools will come and go. Right now, Tableau is in the top market. Tableau is right on top in the market. Tools will come and go. Data visualization and the text and the knowledge behind that will remain the same. For now, Tableau is the best. What is best to use a student, Tableau public or desktop? I would say Tableau public because if you are a student, in fact, if you are a student, you can get a student license from Tableau. If you guys are students, you can actually request Tableau for a 1 year free license. They give 1 year free license to students. Send them the ID card and credential, university ID badges. That's it. They will give you. Now Tableau has a good feature in market. For now, it has a very good feature. How many years I cannot say, but data visualization is a very good feature in the market. So if you're into this field, tools will come and go. You have to continue data visualization. We are right to Tableau for Spark with its code. I'm not done with big data thing on that, but you can connect to Spark. And you know, I think pretty much. I think you can connect to Spark. As a data source. There are different sheets and data sources. All these people here use what if I want to use? Yes, you can use all the sheets together. Who is stopping you from doing that? Only thing is other data sources. Okay, if I put people here so in an outer join because now there are two tables together. Tableau will consider each sheet as a table. So right now that's not relevant for me. Later you will have to. Can you guess? Okay, someone is asking me how to do a coding. Here, simple. Have with me. Let's say if I have with me category. So just aggregate the measures back so that it does not create problems for me. And if I take the sales here, now let's say if I want to anything which is above 1 lakh should good L bad. What's the problem? If sales greater than okay, it should be else, not that. Okay, I apply this. I say good, bad, sales. I color that. Or you can do like this also. You put this good bad sales under the color. Okay. You can size this you want. Let's keep it like this. Bad. Color them. Good as what? Green. Bad as red. Black. You get? Take the slide sheet. So good and bad. So this is how you can use calculated fields, and you can calculated fields are to derive the fields which are not in database, which you have to create yourself like that. Okay. So any questions you have, you can ask me. How many tables we can join in Tableau, sir? We can join as many tables we want. There is no limit to that, but I have not used more than I not use more than 13 to 14 tables. In fact, 4 to 5 tables. Okay, you can add a custom SQL, and you can create as many SQL joins you want. You can do that. Okay, for that custom SQL is only possible on database. So you need to have database to do that. So if you want to join, let's say 15 tables, use a custom SQL, run all those tables, and then do it. If you have any more doubts, you can ask me right now. Strong visual practice, best practice guide, one of the best sources. But now I can show you like this. I can take that customer and let's take the ID. If I have the ID with me, comma, let's say customer, what should I give extra? Let's say if I have with me IDs and the customer brand preference, yeah, this thing I can give customer store location. Or let me say which customer uses what store. So let's say for the customer A10315, he uses what? Walmart. And then customer AA10375, he uses what? Best Buy. And then customer AA10480 uses what? He uses Amazon. And then comma, you can say mode also. And then you can say offline, offline, and this is online. I do this, I copy paste this, I, I go here, I do control V. For now, don't consider on the clipboard thing, but this is coming from text. This is my Excel, both are different data sources. What I can do, I can put ID here, and I can take customer ID from here. And I can, first of all, I need to build it. This is the data blending. I will join them, just 1 minute. One minute, what is the issue? Just 1 minute. ID is what? ID is ID. Okay, it should be no number. Okay, and let me quickly add that. Okay, that's done. Now I'm going to shift, say ID. I go to orders. I take customer ID. I create one relationship. I don't know why its Tableau is creating problems. Sometimes this behaves in a very strange way. Uh, I guess I will, and then will need to open this text. Say, yeah, here this. I open this again. Yeah. Superstore doesn't contain customer brand like retail, whatever store preference and their mode. But from demo, I can get more and the store from which they are purchasing. So this way, you can do data blending and you add multiple data sources to enrich the already existing information. How to remove star? Data blend. If you want to remove the asterisk or star, which is very famous and most Googled answer, then your both the data sources should be on the same level. If your one data source is on a different level and the one data source is on a different level, or if you have one customer ID in as one record in one data source, in another customer you have two records, then that's going to be star. The parameter purpose is basically you can use parameters to change the dimension, change the measure values dynamically. Right? Okay, I will take one quick example of that parameter. If you say sum of sales into 10, if I say sum of sales 10, this will multiply by 10 if I put it on the, but what if this 10 has to be a parameter? What this has to be dynamic? I can choose whatever I want to put. So as number, and take integer, I say okay to what? The number. Now this number, I know if I say 50, dynamically this will change. See, you say 30, it has changed. You say 5, it has changed. You say 90, this is how dynamically you can change. You need you need to as I said, you need to do a database, SQL knowledge, and yeah, that's it. This can just quickly put that one more question. What is the accuracy level of what? What is the accuracy level? What, like, in what context are you saying this accuracy level? You want to say data accuracy or prediction, forecasting accuracy? It's 100%, man. Data extracted from Tableau is 100%. It's based on the logic. If your calculated fields are wrong, then your data will be also. No, you cannot apply cascading parameters. Unfortunately, one parameter cannot impact other parameter. Both parameters have to be static. Dynamic parameter is the number one demand from Tableau for last 4 or 5 years, and Tableau is still not given that. So parameters are completely static, not dynamic. Any more doubts here? Yes or no? Yes. What do you mean by deployment? Yes, obviously you have to publish here the workbook, and this is where the deployment comes up. All right. Now this is turning into a technical question and answer. Okay. All right. Now I have to give you Tableau's intro, and maybe many people are asking me technical questions, but not an issue. Context filters are limitation. Context filter limitation is that context filters are basically they can be applied only on one sheet. They are not specific to data source. So live is directly coming from the database, while extract is something which is you create one extract and you then load it into memory. So that is not a live version. So it will have the data, it will have old data which you have to every time refresh. All right then. So guys, now Jazz will take over from here. Thank you very much, guys. Any more questions you have, you can send to IntelliPad. I will send you on email. Jazz, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. So
Okay.
thank you so much, Shank, for such an interactive session. And yeah, it was good to know the complete overview about the Tableau tool. Before we get to the course preview part of it, can I have a little feedback about the session? You can mention it over here, and you would be certainly having the recordings of those sessions as well. All right. So before we get into the details, I just would like to give you a brief overview about the training that we have. This is the Tableau desktop and the training that we have, which is on the version 10. And this, as you can see, we have it in the form of a 30 hours of instructor-led training. And that's normally a 3 hours of training that the curriculum that we follow is in line with the Tableau certification for which we prepare you for. And as you can see, as an overview of it, we cover an end-to-end understanding about the Tableau architecture, mastering your cell phone reporting, implementing on data aggregation, data blending, as mentioned by the speaker over here. And well, as Shashank mentioned, obviously there is no prerequisites as such for you to take up this training program. The complete training would be end-to-end. And yes, obviously Tableau is the market leader as per Gartner, so obviously it's the most preferred reporting tool we have in the market. As you can see, the course curriculum what we have, this would be completely from the scratch. We give you an end-to-end understanding about the data visualization concept for mastering yourself before getting into the Tableau architecture. And we have the curriculum that, again, like I said, it would be in line with the certification exam, how you work on creating sets, working with filters, working on interactive dashboard, creating report graphs and all that stuff. And with that being said, we would be focusing a lot on the hands-on. So after each and every module, you'll have different hands-on exercises to work upon. If you just go on the top right-hand corner, you would see that there is a 32 hours of hands-on exercises that we provide in. So this is in the form of assignments, quiz, and there are 3 to 4 real-time industry standard projects that we provide you as part of the curriculum. We help you install the Tableau tool in your system through which you can practice the hands-on. You have a lifetime access on the complete training package. That means along with the online classroom training that you go ahead and you take with the live instructor, will give you a free self-paced training, as you can see on my top right-hand corner of the screen. That would have all your study materials provided from, which would be in the form of pre-recorded video tutorials that you can study at your own pace. You would have all your PDF downloads provided. You would have hands-on exercises, assignments, quiz, project work, everything given end-to-end. We give you a lifetime 24/7 support as well. So just in case, if you have any questions, queries during the weekdays or any point in time when there is no session going on, you can anytime get in touch to my support team. So you can email them any point in time. They would answer your queries either through email or would give you one-to-one session with the concerned trainers. And at the same point in time, if there is any sort of a version change or an upgradation happens, we also make sure that we keep our learners updated with the technology. So you also get an access to the updated training content free for life. So as per my understanding, we have the version 10.3 right now in the market. So let's say if there is the other upgraded versions comes across in the next 6 months or 1 year, let's say version 11 or 12 and so on. So you can come back and take up the training again with the live instructor all over again. And lastly, with respect to the price, as you can see with the online classroom, the price of this Tableau desktop training is 22,800 Indian rupees. But as a special deal, we are running with a promotional campaign where we are providing this training for just 15,048 Indian rupees. And for the learners who have joined in with us for this webinar, uh, there is a promotional offer up an extended discount of 15% as well that we have over and above this 15,048. So if you can go ahead and register for the class starting in this week, you would get another extended 15% discount. For learners from the US region, you can see you can just change the country and you would be able to see the price changing to 264 US dollars. So you can enroll for the training program. In order for the registration, you can come on to our website and you would have the live chat and you can ping up your details, and someone from my trainings team or from my consulting team can touch base with you. You see there is a live chat option. You can ping your details over here and someone from my team would get in touch with you and get you registered and give you the special deal that we have for this week class. So it was a great session. So please go ahead and help us with your feedback. And for any feedback or any queries, you can also email to deepak@intelipat.com. It's DEEPAK @intelipat.com. You can submit your queries or your feedback over there itself. I'm just mentioning the email address over here on the live chat. You can submit your queries or your concerns over there, or anything you have with regards before the registration. You can submit your queries over there itself, or you can come on the live chat and someone would be there to assist you up. So it was nice talking to all of you. I look forward to have you on board for our class starting in this weekend, and kindly keep us posted if you have any requirements. So thank you for your time, and goodbye, good evening.
I'm sure you enjoyed learning from this video. Please like the video, and if you have any doubts regarding this video, please comment us in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more such informative videos. Do look out for other related videos in our playlist. For more information, visit our website now. Keep learning with IntelliPat.